on OK TV. Selena Gomez breaks her silence about her secret battle with lupus, the 23-year-old's shocking admission about undergoing chemotherapy, and why she, quote, locked herself away. Rihanna's new Vanity Fair tell-all. The pop star gracing the mag's latest cover, her new admission about staying with Chris Brown after the violence. And Hugh Jackman, is that you? The actor uncovers a magical world in his fantasy film, Pan.
These beautiful, incredible characters.
Plus,
I am the game changer.
Team OK's Viviana Vigil dishes with actor Miles Teller about being a men's fitness game changer. But what women everywhere really want to know?
How good are you at putting the toilet seat back down?
And our candid conversation with Don Johnson about his dramatic new series, Blood and Oil.
I know what this is. This is Bring It and Bring It Now.
Millions of you read it. Now watch us. OK TV, your entertainment news source, starts now. Welcome to OK TV Weekend. I'm Sonia Isabel in the heart of New York City with all your entertainment news. Let's get right to the headlines in the Hollywood Wrap. A shocking admission. Superstar Selena Gomez breaks her silence, revealing the real reason she took time out of the spotlight. In a new interview with Billboard magazine, the Good For You singer revealing she's been battling lupus, even undergoing chemotherapy for the autoimmune disease. Tabloid rumors swirled the 23-year-old was battling addiction when she canceled her Australian and Asian tours in 2013. Rumors she found infuriating, telling the mag, I wanted to say so badly, you guys have no idea, I'm in chemotherapy. Gomez goes on to say, I locked myself away until I was confident and comfortable again. Selena's fans taking to social media with an outpouring of support. The hashtag We're Here For You Selena is now trending. Gomez says she's feeling better just in time for the release of her new album, appropriately titled Revival, dropping this week. Selena's also planning to launch a new tour in May. New pics, Liam Hemsworth showing off his toned abs and perfect pecs. The Hunger Games hottie catching some waves in his native Australia. Afterwards, strutting shirtless down the beach, even stopping for a seaside shower. This as a new trailer for Mockingjay Part 2 is released.
Turn your weapons to the Capitol.
The final installment of the Hunger Games franchise hits theaters next month. Lance Bass revealing he was sexually harassed as a teen during his days with the boy band NSYNC.
When we started, there was someone that, we worked with that was inappropriately touching us.
Opening up on the Meredith Vieira show, the 36-year-old insists men, just like women, can be victims of workplace harassment.
It happens
Did
to
you
us
say
too.
anything?
No, I mean, with the guys, we would talk about it. We would kind of joke about it, but it's not a joking thing. I'm glad that we were aware of it.
Are Empire stars Taraji P. Henson and Terrence Howard having real-life drama on set?
Oh, you know what? I'm sick of you.
Not so fast. The two are actually shooting down those rumors, posting these fake fighting Instagram videos that, of course, end with a plug for their hit show.
Don't forget.
Watch Empire tonight.
I love you, Terrence.
And that's your wrap.
Let him use you.
Hugh Jackman is nearly unrecognizable in his role as Blackbeard in the new take on the classic Peter Pan. The film just hit theaters, and we're giving you a sneak peek. It's a story you all know and love.
Neverland is really a child's imagination. It's a child's dream.
Mind if I cut in?
You are going to go to a world that is beyond your imagination. You are going to go to places and meet characters that are steeped in this great literature and history, these beautiful, incredible characters.
This incredible story is retold by newcomer Levi Miller, playing the orphan boy who discovers fun, adventure, and a little danger in the magical land of Neverland.
The little one. He wears the pan.
He's really excited. He knows how lucky he is to get to embody this classic character.
Amanda Seyfried and Rooney Mara also star in this prequel to the classic J.M. Barrie tale.
The Pan is our tribe's bravest warrior.
Beautifully shot on real sets, director Joe Wright truly recreates the magical land.
It blew me away because there were so many colors, and I think it was kind of like a circus.
I think it helps Joe, and I think it helps create this potentially limitless world.
Captain Hook lives in this limitless world, but he's not exactly the same bad guy you've seen time and time again.
The name's James Hook.
Happy?
It's different from the Captain Hook that we all sort of know and love, but the seeds are still sort of implanted in there.
The seeds are also being planted for young Levi Miller to have a long career after playing this iconic role.
I think Levi's really lucky that Garrett and Hugh are sort of the men in this movie, and he gets to look up to them because they're both such hardworking actors and also very, very generous.
It's so funny, like actually knowing their personalities and then seeing them as pirates.
You can see the Pirates for yourself. Pan is in theaters now. From big movies to big TV shows, Blood and Oil is one of fall's hottest new series, bringing a very beautiful cast to our Sunday nights. And Don Johnson just happens to be one of those cast members. Don, what made you want to take on the role of Hap Briggs?
He is a larger-than-life character, billionaire, wildcatter, riverboat gambler kind of guy, and this story, Blood and Oil, is set in a boomtown atmosphere, and there hasn't been a boomtown like this since the 1849s and the gold rush in California.
Your body pack and just keep it in your pants.
And I thought, wow, what a rich area to mine, if you will, for stories and let the 7 deadly sins come out to play.
Well, it sounds sexy and drama-filled. I can't wait to see how the season unfolds. Now, the show also requires you to get your hands dirty. How's that on set?
Well, it's part of what makes our show different is that it's a, listen, make no mistake about it, it's a primetime ABC, big, delicious soap family and the environment soap story, but it also has these incredible locations and great scope and beauty.
This is it. This is the reason we came down here.
Well, Don, of course we remember your other shows, Miami Vice, Nash Bridges. How was it jumping back into TV?
For me, it's kind of like putting on an old pair of comfortable blue jeans, I go, oh yeah, I know what this is. This is Bring It and Bring It Now.
Well, we can't wait for you to bring it, Don. Make sure you check him out in Blood and Oil Sunday nights on ABC. Now let's send it out to the West Coast where Team OK is hard at work. James Vaughn is in Las Vegas. James, take it away.
Thanks, Sonia. In Hollywood, if you're not leading the pack, you're getting left behind. And Men's Fitness Magazine is honoring the innovators with their Game Changers edition. Team OK's Viviana Vigil had the tough task of talking to the men featured inside in this OK TV cover story.
Game Changers.
Yeah.
You're on the cover.
Changing the game, yeah. I am the game changer, yeah.
On the carpet with Miles Teller and many other super hot athletes, actors, and more for Men's Fitness Game Changers Edition Soiree. I thought I'd ask some hard-hitting questions the ladies really want to know. How good are you at putting the toilet seat back down?
Look, my mom knows I'm a well-behaved dude. My mom would backhand me if I left it up.
I have an older sister, so yes, that was instilled at a young age.
I think 100% of the time.
The girlfriend keeps you in check, I'm sure.
Yeah, the girlfriend. I think it's more me keeping the girlfriend in check. I'm pretty clean in the bathroom.
What if I don't pick it up in the first place?
Yes, I'm married.
Congratulations to your wife. Sports Center or politics?
Sports Center.
Sports Center.
Sports Center.
All day, right?
All day, all day.
Oh, both. Sports Center, obviously, but politics always.
I get my politics from Sports Center.
That's how you get it.
Yeah.
Since the success of his Oscar-nominated film Whiplash, Miles has been in demand and his schedule has been non-stop.
Yeah, I finished the last one I did a couple weeks ago, and me and my girlfriend just took a trip to Ireland, which was awesome, and yeah, taking a couple months to try and really get ready for the next one.
We're excited for his upcoming movie Bleed for This, where he plays a boxer coming out next year. He trained hard for this role, as is evident from the pics inside Men's Fitness. Oh, pardon me. You can pick up your copy of Men's Fitness on stands now, featuring this very handsome gent. I'm gonna go to the party.
Thanks, Viviana. The NBC hit comedy Undateable returns to TV Friday with a 1-hour live premiere. I caught up with the hilarious cast at the Paley Fest Fall TV Preview to get a look at the new season. All right, so you guys are going live.
Yeah, we are. We're looking forward to it. I mean, we think that when we are just hanging out, a lot of special moments happen because of off-the-cuff stuff, and I think that that's what will end up happening now because we're doing it live, because there's no telling what could happen. Us rolling with it is part of the fun of it.
Some of us are very excited. Some of us are indifferent. Some of us are scared.
Wait, where do you fall on that?
I started out scared, but now I'm excited. Mostly because I just defer to the comics on the show. It's easy. They just set the playing field for everyone, and you just kind of follow along.
Oh, Justin, do you know Where I could find some canned beans.
Maybe near the rice.
So you guys are going live this season. How do you feel about that?
It's a mix because a lot of us are comedians. We're used to falling on our face and getting back up. So I think if we fall or fail, none of us are going to help each other, and we're going to see if we can handle it.
Our cast knows each other so well. I think that if there's ever a time where we forget a line, we all know everybody's lines enough to progress the story. Even if it's live, it'd be funny to say, I believe you meant to say that I'm supposed to open the bar now. And whatever it would be, it was just the audience would be in on it, but it doesn't break character. I think there's some really fun opportunities with that.
We're keeping it funny right here in Las Vegas, where Hollywood's top comedians are bringing their humor to headlining shows. With Jerry Seinfeld, Tim Allen, and Whoopi Goldberg, you better get ready to laugh. Team OK's Megan Tellis is breaking down the shows.
But no one makes me laugh more than you, James. I don't know if you've noticed, but it seems like the funny people are taking over the Las Vegas Strip. Everywhere we look, there's a billboard talking about a hot new comedian coming to town, and we couldn't be more thrilled.
Everybody here's got their phone. There's not one person here doesn't have it. You better have it.
Tickets just went on sale for Jerry Seinfeld, who's returning to the Coliseum at Caesars Palace at the end of the year. Another TV legend who will be tickling our funny bone, Tim Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Tim will be at the Mirage November 6th and 7th. He's part of the Aces of Comedy series, along with Ron White, Nick Swartzen, and Daniel Tosh, who will all be filling seats later this month. While we just missed Ray Romano on that same stage, his TV brother Robert is down the street at the MGM, hosting most nights at his very own Brad Garrett Comedy Club.
Living the dream, baby. In the basement, next to the parking garage.
At the Venetian's all-female comedy series Lipstick.
This series has been going on for about a year and a half now. We've been doing it. We've been filling up the rooms.
Lonnie Love, Roseanne Barr, and Lisa Lampanelli are all appearing later this month. Plus, the Queen, Whoopi Goldberg, will be at Treasure Island November 13th, along with Margaret Cho, October 16th, and Mike and Molly's Billy Gardell, November 27th.
What did you do before you had a girlfriend?
I didn't do dishes, I can tell you that.
Ready to laugh, James? I mean, let's go catch a show. For Team OK, I'm Megan Tellis.
You bet I am, Megan. Let's do it. Sonia, I'm going to send it back to you in New York. Megan and I have a show to pick out.
All right, thank you. We'll check back with you a little later in the show for more news. Coming up on OK TV, Matt Damon takes an intergalactic adventure.
But I'm still alive. Surprise.
We go inside his new out-of-this-world thriller, The Martian.
I think you need to have really kind of a hardcore pioneering spirit.
But first, Rihanna opening up about her controversial relationship with Chris Brown, the real reason she finally ended it. And inside the intriguing world of Steve Jobs, Michael Fassbender, Kate Winslet, and the cast open up about this not-so-typical biopic.
Create a massive revolution of sorts.
That's next. OK TV, your entertainment news source. We're bringing you the latest on the stars making headlines in Celebrity Dish. Rihanna is opening up about her controversial relationship with Chris Brown. In the new issue of Vanity Fair, the 27-year-old reveals she thought she could handle it when the pair got back together in 2012, telling the mag, "I was that girl who felt maybe some people are built stronger than others. I finally had to say, uh-oh, I was stupid thinking I was built for this." The couple first dated in 2009 before Brown was arrested for assaulting her. They split for good in 2013. Former Victorious co-stars Ariana Grande and Liz Gillies were split up after the Nickelodeon show ended, but the pop princess and sex and drugs and rock and roll star reunited for one night. That's when things got interesting, as seen in this Instagram video. Gillies planting a kiss on a shocked Grande, who claims the video was uploaded accidentally, later calling it her favorite video of all time. Chris Pratt just posted one of our favorite throwback pics of all time, Pratt showing off a younger but just as cute version of himself on Instagram. The snap featuring the Jurassic World star as a young teen with the caption, "Before selfies, this is what 13 looked like." We're cool with what 36 looks like too, Chris. For more on all your favorite stars, make sure to like us at Facebook.com/OKTVUSA. Now let's send it out to Team OK's Viviana Vigil for more stories trending in Hollywood.
Thanks, Sonia. We are keeping our eye on some big movies and TV shows.
Co-founder Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs is returning to Apple.
The highly anticipated Steve Jobs film just hit theaters this weekend. Here's a sneak peek. You know the innovations he helped create. Now get to know the man behind them.
What if, instead of it being in the right hands, it was in everyone's hands?
The new film, Steve Jobs, is pulling back the curtain, revealing the moments just before the Apple founder changed the world time and time again.
It really kind of focuses on 3 launches in Steve Jobs' career. The Macintosh, and the Next computer, and the iMac. And we're sort of backstage with him in the sort of final minutes before the launch of each of these.
I'm the only one who knows that this guy is someone you invented.
Within each product launch, we meet the people at the center of Jobs' life, including Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak, played by Seth Rogen.
He is friends with Steve Jobs, and I think Steve Jobs kind of recognized that maybe through this guy he could kind of create a massive revolution of sorts.
Another member of the original Macintosh team, Joanna Hoffman, is considered by Kate Winslet to have been Jobs' work wife and emotional compass, a role the Oscar winner also filled for Michael Fassbender on set.
The two worlds kind of merged a little bit. Me, the actress, and Joanna Hoffman, the character, and the role that she plays in Steve's life. You know, she really is his wingman, and I wanted to make myself that for Michael. I have to be honest with you, he didn't really need it.
2 most significant events of the 20th century. The Allies win the war, and this.
Boot up, log in, and hang on. Steve Jobs is in theaters now.
And now to another star-packed filmmaking box office headlines.
You're right, Sonia. This cast is out of this world, pun intended. Matt Damon, Jessica Chastain, even Jeff Daniels. It's quite a ride.
At around 4:30 a.m., our satellites detected a storm approaching the Ares 3 mission site on Mars. The storm had escalated to severe, and we had no choice but to abort the mission.
After a failed NASA mission, it's presumed that astronaut Mark Watney, played by Matt Damon, was killed.
But I'm still alive. Surprise.
With only 31 days of food and a wait time of 4 years for the next mission to reach him, Watney springs into action.
I am the greatest botanist on this planet.
After NASA cancels the high-risk effort, a crew of astronauts are faced with a huge dilemma.
This is something NASA rejected, so we're talking mutiny.
But how would real-life Matt Damon fare as a stranded astronaut on Mars?
I played at being an astronaut a little bit, but I think you need to have really kind of a hardcore pioneering spirit.
Oh, we believe in you, Matt. Find out if The Martian gets home in theaters now.
From Beverly Hills, I'm Viviana Vigil.
Las Vegas is a celebrity hotspot where the stars head to work and play. And Team OK is keeping an eye on them. Here's Megan Tellis.
That's right. While headliners light up the marquees along the Las Vegas Strip, we love it when they have some good news to share. Still glowing from her recent return to the stage at Caesars Palace, Celine Dion is adding 23 shows to her residency, which will keep her at the Coliseum until June of next year. The megastar has really planted roots here.
Las Vegas has become my primary home.
Tickets for the new dates go on sale Friday. Since ending his mini residency at Planet Hollywood, Pitbull is sticking around town, catching shows and hanging out with other strip performers, like the cast of the hilarious acrobatic cabaret show Absinthe. We have a feeling Mr. Worldwide will be reprising his residency soon, like this guy.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Bruno Mars will bring the Uptown Funk, making a return to the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas for one night only. He'll be ringing in the new year at the Chelsea Theater. Tickets go on sale Friday. Charo presented comedy icon Jerry Lewis with the Casino Entertainment Legend Award at the World Gaming Expo. Penn and Teller was another big winner, being named the Casino Entertainers of the Year.
Where does this stand on the shelf?
This stands as the highest you've ever gotten until we get the Nobel Prize, which I believe we're shortlisted. Stockholm gave a call, we're shortlisted for the Nobel.
Congratulations, boys. Well deserved. In Las Vegas, I'm Megan Tellis.
Country king Scotty McCreery has come a long way since winning season 10 of American Idol. Team OK's Julie Alexandria catches up with the star to talk new music during a break from his tour with Rascal Flatts.
Does anything really prepare you, though, for what it's like, life on the road?
No, it's totally different. On Idol, it was such a bubble, but nowadays, you know, it's a new city every day. You know, we're waking up and I'm asking my tour manager, where are we today? And I got to make sure you don't say the wrong name on stage or wrong town.
You are on tour with Rascal Flatts on the Riot Tour. You're coming out with new music very soon. What has the past few years been like for you? It seems like a whirlwind.
Hey, that's a good way to describe it. It's been fun. I've gotten to do what I love for a living, make music and tour. So I've been enjoying it. The fans have been great, making music on our 4th record now. So really exciting.
What can you tell us about your latest album?
We're taking a step back to country, but it's also some new sounds as well for me. I like the new singles, the new sound for me. Still me, but just trying new things. So I'm excited to see the fans, hear their feedback, you know, have some fun with them on the record and just get it out there. I've been wanting some new music for a while now, so I'm just pumped it's finally getting out there.
Coming up on OK TV, we're taking you inside the Broadway smash hit Matilda. Plus, Rob Lowe and John Stamos reveal their anti-aging secrets to our Viviana Vigil.
Heartthrob Rob.
I'll take it.
But is it really just staying active?
What does that mean? Sexually?
And Kris Jenner plays matchmaker for her son Rob Kardashian. Which sexy songstress does the momager reportedly have her eye on?
What a clever little Cupid.
And later, one-on-one with Two Broke Girls stars Kat Dennings and Beth Behrs.
I was a waitress, actually, but I wasn't very good at it.
That's next. OK TV, your entertainment news source. I love it. Welcome back to OK TV, the only entertainment news show with its own magazine bringing you inside access to the stars. OK TV is teaming up with Vector Media to take you inside Broadway, getting you closer to the people who make the magic happen on stage. Now, after more than 2 Tony Award-winning years, Matilda is celebrating its 1,000th performance. Team OK caught up with composer Tim Minchin on one of Vector Media's mobile billboards. He told us hitting this milestone seemed impossible when he began working on the music.
It's so far beyond what I could have imagined. I just learned so much that really, by the time it was on, I kind of felt like I'd already won.
Matilda is about a 5-year-old genius who loves books and storytelling, and she has telekinetic powers, but she's born to parents who prefer boys and television. Like the iconic character Tim wears many hats, Matilda marks the Australians' first time composing for a Broadway show.
What I think we did right with this show is you don't write for kids too much. You write the characters true, and you can write in adult language because Matilda's a genius.
So whether you're 6 or 60, check out Matilda at the Schubert Theater. You can buy tickets at telecharge.com. Now let's send it back out to Team OK's James Vaughn for more entertainment news.
Thanks, Sonia. We're tracking several hot headlines involving romance and some of music's hottest stars. It's time to go cover to cover with OK Magazine's senior editor, Shallon Lester. Shallon, let's start with Selena Gomez. She and Rob Kardashian may have more than a friendship going on. What are you hearing?
Now, Rob Kardashian doesn't usually like his family meddling in his life, but when mom Kris Jenner suggested she set him up with her new pal, Selena Gomez, reclusive Rob was all for it. A source tattled that Selena is just his type and he's had a crush on her from afar for years. But of course, Kris has a few schemes in mind. She knows that Selena's huge social media presence will help boost Rob's image and hopefully get him back into the limelight. What a clever little Cupid.
Let's see if Kris really is a matchmaker. We know Miranda Lambert just recently split from Blake Shelton, but is she moving on already?
We hear that Miranda Lambert is already on the rebound with everyone's favorite country crush, Sam Hunt. The pair have a joint tour next year with Kenny Chesney, and while they're trying to keep their flings low-key and keep their relationship professional, we hear that she can't resist how sexy he makes her feel, and they may even end up duetting on stage. Good for you, Miranda, but if things don't work out, Sam, call me.
Now that's a couple that would set the country music world on fire. Thanks so much, Shallon. For all the latest on your favorite stars, you can pick up the latest issue of OK Magazine. It's on sale now.
Life-changing moments, big celebrations, and everyday fun. Here's what the stars have been up to in Celebrity Snaps. Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling on the set of their upcoming movie La La Land. Emma in bright blue and red as she boards a bus after filming a scene while Ryan looks classic in jeans and a plaid shirt. Back in September, Gosling was seen wearing a brown suit for his role in the film as a jazz pianist. Kim Zolciak-Biermann looks amazing visiting the team at Good Morning America. The reality star in good spirits after suffering a mini stroke and being kicked off Dancing with the Stars.
I'm feeling great. I was very nervous, obviously, on the whole flight. I was very nervous, but I feel great.
Kim tells Michael Strahan the scare is actually a blessing in disguise, saying the stroke revealed a hole in her heart. Truth star Cate Blanchett spotted in New York, the blonde bombshell wearing a patterned dress in the Big Apple promoting the movie. Days earlier, Cate was seen at the film's premiere, stunning in this fiery orange gown. Across the globe, Penelope Cruz is presenting her new project in Madrid. The Spanish stunner looks elegant in this tweed red dress with a flared hemline cinched with a thin black belt. And that's your celebrity snaps. Now to FX's hit series American Horror Story Hotel. The new season starring Lady Gaga just kicked off, and Team OK's James Vaughn is in Los Angeles with a closer look.
That's right. Every season, the show comes back with brand new characters. And I caught up with one of the series' regulars, Finn Wittrock, to find out just what it's like for him to work with Lady Gaga.
She's like super committed to this. I think she knew that she was like, eyes were kind of on her, but she was really trying to like be a team player and has been like a total pro the whole time. And she's always on set, you know, like till the wee hours of the morning, and then she's there the next day. So she's a serious artist.
And of course, you can't have Gaga without elaborate costumes.
I think this year the costumes and the whole look of it will kind of outdo itself, because it's really, what I've seen is really beautiful. She's already kind of got such a good fashion sense, and Lou, our costume designer, and she are just like, they're just like kindred spirits. Just like single frames of this movie are going to be like the most beautiful things.
And based on these recently released trailers, he's definitely right. Look at those outfits. As far as his new character goes, this time around, he's playing a hunky male model who has a thing for Gaga's Elizabeth.
That's really what's fun about doing this show. I can like go do one crazy person and then the next year like be a completely different, equally crazy but very different person.
How crazy?
I have lots of sex and kill lots of people.
I'm sorry, lady. This is a no-tell motel.
You can catch brand new episodes of American Horror Story Hotel Wednesday nights on FX.
John Stamos and Rob Lowe have been spicing up the screen for years now. Both ageless wonders hit up the Fall Paley Fest in LA. And Team OK's Viviana Vigil was right there with them, getting an inside look at their secrets.
That's right, Sonia. These guys have been hot since the 80s, and like fine wine, they seem to be just getting better with age. I was assigned the tough task of meeting with them face to face, and I tried not to swoon. Looking amazing, which I know you get that a lot.
Thank you. You too.
Do you tire of it?
No.
In that case, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
Heartthrob Rob. You're still carrying the title.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's clear these two have embraced their good looks, but what are their secrets? We did some investigative research on Instagram and with John's producers, who said Stamos leads a very active life.
What does that mean? Sexually?
Maybe. Is that what the secret is? Please let me know. Is it?
I don't know.
How sexually active does one need to be to look this great?
Well, I'm not.
Okay.
So.
He brought it up.
I brought it up.
Awkward alert. So after embarrassing myself talking about how much sex John Stamos is, or in this case, isn't having, I tried to get some answers from Rob Lowe.
It's funny, you know, my two sons, right, are coming into that age where they're trying to figure out how to present themselves to the world and sort of helping your kids through it. You learn a lot about how to do that. And so it inspired me to build my own men's skincare line.
Developed by Rob Lowe, Profile is available at Nordstrom stores and online. Not surprisingly, a good skincare regimen is crucial to maintaining your good looks and keeping that electric hottie chemistry going.
Well, speaking of chemistry, not to put you on the spot, how are you feeling about us?
I think we've got it.
I'm not going to argue with this man.
I think we've got it.
Yes, that happened. Catch Grandfathered and The Grinder on Fox Tuesday nights. From Hollywood, I'm Viviana Vigil.
Now that we know some of Rob Lowe's secrets, let's dive into the pages of OK Magazine to find out things we didn't know about the star. Lowe played the role of Sam Seaborn for 4 seasons on The West Wing, where he eventually wound up leaving over pay disagreements and his character's diminishing role.
You're fired.
Seaborn.
His memoir, Stories I Only Tell My Friends, hit number 3 on the New York Times bestseller list. You'll have to ask all the friends who read the book to see if he mentions the 30 dogs his family rescues and finds home for every year and a half. Lowe has been sober for 25 years. He credits getting clean to his wife of 24 years, Cheryl Burkhoff. Lowe and his wife had the luxury of living in his 20-room Montecito, California mansion next to Oprah Winfrey. In 2013, he listed the property for $42 million, which takes us back to where it all began. At age 10, Rob approached Liza Minnelli after she performed in Columbus, Ohio. He knocked on her hotel room door to tell her that he wanted to act. With a net worth of $30 million, we think he certainly achieved his childhood dream. And that's Rob Lowe by the numbers. Coming up on OK TV. They're not really waitresses, they just play them on TV.
I'm good at carrying stuff.
We're going one-on-one with the sassy stars of Two Broke Girls. Plus, Jack Black dishes about monsters in his new kid-friendly horror flick, Goosebumps. But what keeps this guy up at night?
World leaders that can push a button that explodes things.
And from Kate Winslet to Michael Fassbender, the best dressed from the New York Film Festival in our star sightings. That's coming up. OK TV, your entertainment news source. TV, we're always tracking the hottest trends in entertainment, from music, movies, and TV to the red carpet looks and celebrity beauty. Pan and Steve Jobs, 2 movies going head-to-head at the box office this weekend, packed full of star power and plenty of jaw-dropping fashion. Courtney Hall is breaking down the style from the OK TV loft in New York City.
The guys steal the show this week, hitting up the premieres of 2 of the most anticipated films of the year. Let's start with Pan. Hugh Jackman ditching his pirate Blackbeard costume in favor of a sharp black suit and gray shirt for a chic and effortless look. Fellow pirate Hook, played by Garrett Hedlund, looking handsome in pinstripes, dressing down a 3-piece suit with a white t-shirt and casual shoes. Co-star Levi Miller, who plays Pan, takes preppy to new levels. The former Ralph Lauren model in rolled-up khakis, showing off brown loafers, topping the look in classic fashion with a white button-down and navy blazer. And Rooney Mara, stunning in a white floral cutout dress wrapped in black velvet at the waist from Jean-Baptiste Valle Couture. Hollywood heavyweights also hitting the red carpet at the premiere of Steve Jobs, where gray was the color of the night. Michael Fassbender, Tom Hanks, Ed Burns, and Seth Rogen, all sporting gray suits. Fassbender adding a light blue shirt and darker tie. Burns going for purple. And Hanks keeping his look monochromatic, adding a touch of Hollywood glam with a fedora. Rogen goes for a classic white shirt and lighter color tie, adding a blue overcoat to combat the chilly fall weather. And the ladies do not disappoint. Kate Winslet showing off her curves in a plunging neckline and black lace bottom, while Nina Dobrev choosing a sexy thigh-high slit in her sleek floor-length black and red gown. If the premiere fashion is any indication of the box office battle, this one is going to be too close to call. We'll see you next week for even more star sightings.
Fall is officially here, which means the holidays are right around the corner. OK TV is teaming up with Neiman Marcus to give you a few gift ideas in this Hollywood hot list.
The Neiman Marcus Christmas book is reaching new heights, wrapping all corners of the earth for the holiday season. Strumming a different tune this year, the Ultimate Holiday Gift Book rocks. The Texas Guitar Trio, designed by music legends Billy Gibbons, Lyle Lovett, and Steve Miller, set the tone for the holiday season. Come along for the ride as Neiman Marcus turns fantasy into reality. Speed along the California coast with Keanu Reeves and Arch co-creator Gard Hollinger on your limited edition bike. Or if riding on 4 wheels is more your forte, smoke the competition in the Neiman Marcus limited edition Mustang convertible. Never go out of style with fashion icon Iris Apfel. Featuring a personalized styling session, this unique trunk is sure to turn your looks from drab to fab. To see all of the gifts and for more information, visit NeimanMarcus.com.
OK TV is going cover to cover.
Now to one of TV's hottest shows, Empire continues to bring in the viewers. One of the things that keeps us all coming back for more is Cookie's amazing wardrobe.
Taraji P. Henson shared the details with Soap Opera Digest, and editorial director Stephanie Sloan is here to dish them as we go cover to cover. Stephanie, what did she tell you about the clothes?
Well, you're going to see it grow, says Taraji, who plays Cookie. She tells us in the first season, Cookie had just gotten out of prison after 17 years and was a little rusty, but now she is totally on point with her wardrobe. She says they're getting a lot of love from fashion houses like Chanel and Escada, and Taraji adds that while she goes into wardrobe fittings thinking she wants to keep the clothes, after wearing them for a few days, she's like, okay, I'm over it.
Well, moving on to real-life drama, you guys asked daytime stars their favorite celebrity stories of the year. What did they tell you?
Days of Our Lives' Mary Beth Evans says she likes the rosier, more romantic stories and enjoys following the royal family. She says she and her daughter love to send pictures to each other of Kate and William's adorable children. Young and Restless' Sharon Case is shocked by Donald Trump's presidential bid, and her co-star Melissa Claire Egan can't believe all of the celebrity breakups, from Ben and Jen to Gwen Stefani and Gavin Rossdale. And Bold and Beautiful Scott Clifton says he's fascinated by the fallout from the Ashley Madison hack.
Thanks, Stephanie. And you can read more about those stories and keep up on all your daytime dramas in the current issue of Soap Opera Digest, on sale now.
Now to Jack Black, who stars in the new kid-friendly horror comedy Goosebumps. Team OK's Viviana Vigil sits down with the funny guy and the rest of the cast to learn more about the big movie.
I don't remember writing about a giant praying mantis. Right, now I remember.
After this movie, I'm going to be watching my bag for a while because this is a family film. However, there are still some really freaky things in it.
Well, we tried to get all of the monsters from the Goosebumps books into the movie.
Yeah.
And I think we succeeded. Some of them are just like in the background running around, but they're all in there.
What are you afraid of? Like I said, I'm afraid of clowns. Do you have a fear like that?
I've got like grown-up fears now. World leaders that are like have a bad temper and can push a button that explodes things. Escrow not going through. I don't know. Those are the monsters and demons I wrestle.
What about Slappy here? What is he afraid of?
Termites. That's pretty much it.
Who cracks up more on set, Slappy or you, Jack?
I hold it together pretty good.
I thought I hold it together.
No, we're very
Look at this.
professional.
This is a talent right here.
Just keeping it together.
Not gonna break.
I don't want this day to end, and it doesn't have to. As long as we get rid of Stein.
Congratulations. I got goosebumps. I did.
That's awesome.
That's the goal.
Obviously, working with Jack Black had got to be a blast. Did he crack you guys up? Was he making you laugh at all?
Yes, all the time. It's so hard to keep a straight face, honestly.
What was the thing that, even after filming it, that surprised you when you were in the theater that really made you jump?
The gnomes. That was so cool. You know, I didn't know they were going to have voices and how the way they were going to break. That was cool to watch.
Big news for Two Broke Girls fans. The hit show is now in syndication on TBS. Team OK is going one-on-one with stars Kat Dennings and Beth Bears at the Brooklyn Diner right here in New York City.
Kat and Beth play waitresses struggling to get by in New York City. And for Beth, the storyline hits a little close to home.
I was a waitress, actually, but I wasn't very good at it. So I didn't last very long, and I ended up tutoring kids instead. I was much better at that.
Yeah, I was not a waitress.
But she still has more experience. She's better than me on the show at waitressing, so
I just am good at carrying stuff.
One thing both girls are good at carrying is the show. Critics praise these talented actresses for their on-screen chemistry, which off-screen...
The whole cast is like a family at this point.
It's kind of like going to school together. You know, you see each other every morning, you do your homework, and you know, you have lunch and stuff together. It's great. I personally was homeschooled, so I never had the school feeling, and so this is kind of like my school.
We can't worry about our outdoor business. We barely have an indoor business.
It's not just the fans who are enjoying watching the episodes all over again.
I've been watching it on syndication. I've watched old episodes, and they feel new because we haven't, seen them in 5 years.
Yeah, it's trippy to look back. Yeah, and see how old I got.
And the most fun thing about playing sassy servers?
It's fun, too, to be able to say things you wouldn't really be able to say as a waitress. waitress, like Max especially, kind of, I feel it feels like gets to say what all the waitresses want to say to mean customers.
Yeah.
And so on our show, we're kind of allowing that to happen, which is, in real life, you'd probably be fired.
It's cathartic for people.
It's awesome, yeah.
Catch these awesome Two Broke Girls weeknights on TBS. Coming up on OK TV, the next generation of Jacksons, how the legendary music family is getting real. Plus, Mark Wahlberg, Kate Upton, and the rest of the stars helping put smiles on children's faces.
For $240, you could actually fix something.
And the Choose Clinton Kelly dishes on his new dating show. You'll want to swipe right on this one. That's next. OK TV, your entertainment news source.
OK TV. Rosario Dawson, Mark Wahlberg, and Selma Blair are just a few of the celebs coming together for a great cause in Beverly Hills. It's time for the giving carpet, where it's not about what you're wearing, it's what you're giving.
Now in its 33rd year, Operation Smile has provided more than 200,000 free surgeries to fix the cleft palates of children in third world countries.
This is something that I know a lot of people have been working on.
Rosario Dawson, just one of the stars filling the nonprofit's annual gala in Beverly Hills.
I've met a lot of doctors and different work that I do around the world. I'm always just so amazed by that. And so I've always been very curious about this organization in particular that's been doing that such a beautiful surgery around the world.
Model Kate Upton is amazed at how the charity works. The money you donate goes straight to a child in need.
For $240, you could actually fix something. It's not an in-between person. It's something like that. You'll actually fix their physical problem that, will help them get a job or a life or whatever.
The night's Universal Smile Award winner Selma Blair was drawn to the charity as soon as she had a child of her own.
Since I had my son 4 years ago, I kind of slowed down on working, and I've just been working with various charities for kids because that's been where my heart is, and being home with my own child. So it's a huge honor to be partnering with Operation Smile.
For more information on Operation Smile or to make a donation, visit operationsmile.org. New York housewife Ramona Singer is taking her life on screen and turning it into a real page-turner. The reality star dished the details of her new book with Team OK's Josh McBride, and what's inside may surprise you.
It's cookie time here at Schmackery's with Real Housewife of New York, Ramona. Let's jump right in. I have to ask, are you dating?
I think after a major breakup, I was with this man for many years. You don't want to just jump into anything. I'm meeting people, I'm open, but my dream guy is someone in their 50s. Someone who's been married before, someone that, at home can cook for 18 people and hang out in bed naked watching Games of Thrones. Am I asking for too much?
A little bit. So you wrote a book.
Yeah.
Why?
You know what? I wrote the book for a couple of reasons. People think they know me because I've been on the Housewives for so long, but they only know one part of me, and there's a lot of more depth parts of me, and I want them to know how I became so successful in business. I want them to understand my upbringing. I want them to understand why I look so good for my age. So I'm divulging all secrets.
You get very detailed in going into your relationship and your breakup.
I just was telling all stories about my life. I mean, I'm definitely a person that likes to let everyone know what's going on. I think it can help other women because half the people in this country, 50%, go through divorce and breakups. And if I can survive it, so can you. So I'm hoping to inspire people.
Life on the Ramona Coaster is available now at Barnes & Noble.
A legendary music family and high-stakes deals combined for 2 new TV shows. We're taking a look in this reality check.
People always want to know what's it like to be a Jackson.
No ordinary life.
Lifetime is adding to its docu-series lineup with the Jacksons' Next Generation. The show focuses on Tito Jackson's sons, Taj, Terrell, and TJ, as they balance careers with their group 3T, family life, and the pressures of living up to the family name. As the season unfolds, you'll see the trio battling the rumors, stalkers, and frauds who all want a piece of the family legacy. Check it out Friday nights on Lifetime. And over on Ovation, Art Breakers goes inside the world of collecting with 2 of the top advisors in the country. Miller Gaffney and Carolee Brousseau spend their days accommodating eclectic tastes, making sure their clients don't waste their money, and searching for the next breakout artist. You can follow their adventures Sunday nights on Ovation.
Now to another new reality series taking aim at the online dating world. Team OK caught up with Clinton Kelly and Devin Simone for a sneak peek at Love at First Swipe.
I don't know if you're ready for this.
So the show came about over a couple of drinks and dinner, and we were talking about my dating successes and failures online.
I mean, I've been married now for 6 years, so I've been out of the dating scene for a long time. I'd be like, give me your phone. I want to see what's out there. I'm just curious. The show is really about women wanting a certain type of guy and not attracting that kind of guy. We basically had our casting department troll internet dating sites for women whose profiles needed a lot of work.
We're your team, and we're here to help you get your balance back. What's so great about this show is that each woman has a very different story, and each episode really centers around that. The same way Clinton really makes their makeover reflect who they are as a woman, the same goes for their profile, the things that you're posting, the pictures that you take. We want it to really reflect you and who you are, so every woman watching can pull something from it.
If you're pushing other people away, that's not getting you what you want. If you're single, you're going to get a lot of great tips. If you're not single, you're going to love looking at what's going on in the world of single.
You can see Love at First Swipe every Friday night at 9 Eastern, 8 Central on TLC.
Yes.
And you'll get 2 new episodes.
9 and 9:30.
Yeah.
From the OKTV City Sightseeing Celebrity Bus, I'm Sonia Isabel. Thanks for watching OKTV Weekend. We'll see you next time.